The horses are on the track for race number 3, the Cole International Freight Forwarding Race. They're going to go 7.5 furlongs for $7,500. Number 1, Centilina, scratched. Number 2 is Classy Klepper, owned by Rhonda Hunter and Jamie Hartman, trained by Jamie Hartman with Stanley J.D. Jr. Number 3 is What's Not to Love, owned by Shelley Brown and Scott Creighton, trained by Shelley Brown with Paul Francis. Number 4 is Pigtails, owned by Karen Bjarnson, trained by Tom Gardaby Jr. with Richard Mayers. Number 5 is Joyful Glow, owned and trained by Elton Dickey, Caleb Pizarro up. Rounding out the field is number 6, She's a 10, owned by Just for Kicks Stable, trained by Sean Moran with Ronaldo Cumberbatch. Post time for race number 3, the Cole International is waiting on Joyful Glow. Getting a little help in, Joyful Glow. They're at the post. And they're off. From the middle, Pigtail shows some early speed, but now What's Not to Love will take over as the early leader. On the outside, Pigtails 3 wide, Joyful Glow, and 4 wide. She's a 10, who's usually coming from off the pace, and Classy Klepper from the back can see them all. Joyful Glow through an opening quarter of 26-1. She's a 10 on the outside in second. What's Not to Love back in third. 3 more back to Pigtails, and Classy Klepper has about 8 to make up. Joyful Glow still with the lead, only by 3/4 of a length through a half in 50-3. On the outside, She's a 10. What's Not to Love has been looking for racing room for about 1/8 of a mile. And then it's Pigtails, another 3 back, and Classy Klepper is starting to roll. Joyful Glow is going to try and steal it and still has the lead, but What's Not to Love has now pulled the trigger and engaged. Joyful Glow on the outside. These two, Classy Klepper making a late run. It's a short lead for What's Not to Love. Joyful Glow fighting back on the inside. These two inside the 16th wall. What's Not to Love? Looks like she hung on. Joyful Glow, a courageous second. Third to Classy Klepper. And fourth to Pigtails. Now entering the winner's enclosure is the official winner of race number 3, the Cole International Freight Forwarding Race. That's number 3, What's Not to Love. What's Not to Love is a dark bear brown filly, 3 years old, by Imperialism. Out of the mare, What's Not to Like by Parker Stormcat. Owned by Shelley Brown and Scott Creighton, trained by Shelley Brown, and ridden to victory by Paul Francis. Time for the 7.5 furlongs, 1:36-2. Race 3 is official in our upcoming 4th race. Kicking off 15% takeout pick 4 wagering. Our